You know, there are three different types of solopreneurs, and depending on which type you are, that actually determines what you need to focus on to go from struggling solopreneur to solopreneur CEO. It's true. In this training, I will briefly go over the three different types of solopreneurs, one of which is where you are at right now. And I'm going to talk about what you can do to transform into a successful solopreneur CEO. But first, a 60-second introduction to who I am and why I'm the person teaching you this. My name is Sagan Morrow. I'm an anti-hustle productivity strategist and success coach with over a decade of experience in business as a freelance writer and editor, communications specialist, project manager, author, and professional speaker. I have had the great pleasure to work in various capacities across diverse industries. I've also taught hundreds of solopreneurs in my online courses, and I've worked with dozens of clients to help them save 10 plus hours every week without the burnout or overwhelm. What I've discovered is that clients come to me because they aren't where they want to be with their solopreneur business. They're struggling for one of three reasons because they fit into one of the three struggling solopreneur categories. With that in mind, let's dive into this quick training. After working with solopreneurs for quite a few years now, I have found that there are three types of solopreneurs: planners, action takers, and learners. Now, when I first started my business, I initially thought there were only two types of solopreneurs: planners and action takers. But the more that I worked with clients, I discovered another pattern among some of them, and that is learners. Now, the goal is to have a delightful balance of all three of these styles within your business. If you are struggling with your solopreneur business, it's because you are leaning too heavily in any one direction. Think of these like pillars of your business. If you are leaning too heavily on one of them, the others are going to collapse. Anytime you want to take your business to the next level, but you can't quite seem to do it, right? Something just isn't working. That's because it has something to do with the balance of these three pillars. When you are going through the struggle as a solopreneur, it's hard. It doesn't matter whether you are brand new to business or if you've been doing it for years. It is always frustrating to not make the progress that you want to make. At this point with your business, I know you are overwhelmed, you are exhausted, you are spinning your wheels, and honestly, you are starting to feel a little scared that your business won't make it. I know this because I have been there, and every one of my clients has been there when they first come to me for help. If this sounds familiar, if you are in this position yourself right now, then watching this training at this moment is the perfect spot for you to be. Because you can't fix a problem until you understand what the real problem is. Right now, you are probably dealing with symptoms in your business rather than the root issue. And that's why you aren't getting results. It begins with identifying who you are and what you are going through. And that will vary depending on the type of solopreneur that you are. With that in mind, which of the three different types of solopreneurs are you? Let's find out so we can overcome your particular struggles once and for all. You are a planner if you have a lot of really great ideas and you enjoy mapping out plans and strategies. You are an ideas person, and that is wonderful. It is a valuable skill set. But the thing is, you often don't do anything with those plans. Something always comes up and gets in the way of your grand plans. As a planner, you probably say things like, after XYZ happens, then I'll do this thing. After next week, then I'll have time to do this. You are the kind of person who has grand ideas, big ambitions, but the timing is never quite right. Does that sound familiar? Have you been saying this type of thing recently? If so, you are very likely a planner. As a planner, you have some awesome strengths. You are thinking of the future. You are dreaming of what could be. You probably have a pretty good imagination, which is an important skill for solopreneurs. This is great, but there is a drawback. If you aren't seeing the success that you want to enjoy with your business, then it's important to understand what is getting in your way. The thing that trips you up is that you don't follow through on your ideas. It is holding you back from your own success. So that's planners, and we will get to your solution in a minute. But first, maybe this doesn't quite resonate with you. Maybe you're thinking, this isn't quite me. And instead of being a planner, maybe you are an action taker. You are an action taker if you are hustling every day, and people are just amazed at how busy you always are. You are a doer and you thrive when you're in motion, which is fantastic. Not everyone is natural at that. But the thing is, you somehow still aren't making that much progress. All of that busy work is just that, busy work. You probably also can't remember the last time you took time off work. As an action taker, you probably say things like, I'm so busy. I've been working nonstop. I don't have time for a break. I can't take time off to rest. You are the kind of person who gets stuff done. But even though you are constantly hustling and working, you somehow still are stagnant when it comes to making progress. If this is the type of thing that you often hear yourself saying, then you are very likely an action taker. As an action taker, you have some amazing strengths. You are living in the moment. You are doing the thing, whereas a lot of other people simply aren't. You are fantastic at execution. You implement tasks no problem, which is an important skill for all solopreneurs. This is great. But again, there is a drawback. If you aren't seeing the success that you want to enjoy with your business, then it's important to understand what is getting in your way. The thing that's holding you back from your own success as an action taker is that you are focusing on the wrong tasks. So that is action takers, and we're going to get to your solution in a minute. But first, maybe this also doesn't quite resonate with you either. Maybe instead of being a planner or an action taker, you are a learner. You are a learner if you have piles of folders of educational materials and notes that you've taken, and you love signing up for online courses and attending events. You are a lifelong learner. And you are that particular person who could just keep being a student for the rest of your life because you can never get enough of learning. That's pretty awesome. You have amassed a huge amount of knowledge. But the thing is, you spend more time consuming content than creating it. You always think that you should probably keep learning more and building your skill set. As a learner, you probably say things like, I'm not qualified for this yet. I need to get this certification, or I need to brush up on my skills. You are the kind of person who devours e-courses and books or podcasts, and you are convinced that you just need to keep learning and educating yourself because you aren't ready to do the thing yet. Does that sound familiar? You are very likely a learner. As a learner, you too have some really cool strengths. You are always keen to understand more about yourself and the world. You are asking questions and seeking answers. You are willing to go the extra distance to fully learn things that many other people will not take the time or effort to do. You are innately curious, which is an important skill for every solopreneur. This is great. But Once again, there is a drawback. If you aren't seeing the success that you want to enjoy with your business, then it's really important to understand what is getting in your way. Your hurdle as a learner is that you never actually do anything with all of that great stuff you've been learning about. That is what is holding you back from your own success. So that's learners, and we will get to your solution in just a moment as well. So, which are you? Planner, action taker, or learner? I'm guessing that you know immediately which one you lean most closely toward. This is certainly a spectrum, so we might gravitate toward one or another depending on circumstances. But when we are struggling with our businesses, it is a direct result of letting one of these areas take the reins. It means that we aren't making enough room for the other two. We need to integrate all three of these pillars in balance for best success in business. Otherwise, we've got some big problems. That's how we get stuck in struggle, in frustration, in overwhelm, in exhaustion. But we're going to fix it. We are going to go over the steps to fix it right away. You've got this, and you are fully capable of overcoming these hurdles. I also want to say something really, really important. You are not a failure. The problems that you are facing in your business are fixable. So even if it feels like it sometimes, you are still not failing, and you can 100% reverse these problems. Up until now, you just haven't had access to the tools and guidance and support that you need at this stage of your business journey. There is a simple fix for each of these problems, all right? So here's what you need to focus on depending on which type of solopreneur you resonate with the most at this moment. If you are a planner who isn't getting results, you need to focus more on courage. If you are an action taker who is not getting results, you need to focus on clarity. And if you are a learner who is not getting results and you're not planning or taking action, then you have a little bit of an extra step because yours is a combination. You need more courage and more clarity. So what does this look like for each? Let's do a quick breakdown. What should you do if you are a planner? First, adjust your approach. You are planning without taking action because your plans are not matching up with what you actually want to do. Second, boost your confidence. You are probably suffering from some insecurities or fears that are holding you back, which makes total sense because change can be scary. And third, activate your courage muscle. Everyone has a courage muscle. Everyone can activate it. Yes, even you. What should you do if you are an action taker? First, take a step back. You are taking action on the wrong things right now. You aren't being intentional with the tasks that you are working on. Second, get strategic. You're probably suffering from the hustle mentality of toxic productivity and busy work, which is no surprise because that is what society has taught you to do since forever. And third, become crystal clear on your goals and priorities. Getting clarity on what you want, why you want it, and how you're going to achieve it is the biggest thing that you as an action taker must do. What should you do if you are a learner? First, drop the comparisonitis. You are probably suffering from major imposter syndrome that's holding you back, which is super common because people only share the highlights on social media, for example. We are just surrounded by quote unquote perfection 24/7. Second, get in touch with what you want. That's the clarity piece. And third, activate your courage muscle to take action. You are stuck because of a lack of courage, a lack of clarity, or a lack of both. This is not your fault at all. And you are fully capable of increasing both courage and clarity. Because it's not that you lack these things internally by any means, it's that you aren't fully tapping into them right now. At a fundamental level, you do have courage and clarity within you. And I'm sure you can think of many times when you have demonstrated both abilities. What we want to do is tap into them and exercise your courage and your clarity for maximum effect in your business. Look, you're already self aware. You are smart, you are driven, and you are 100% capable of being a rock star business owner. What we are not going to do is say that you have a self awareness issue or an issue with your personality not being right for business, because that is not true. You do have the self awareness, the smarts, the ambition, the capability to be a successful business owner. That's why you are here watching this right now. What you need is guidance and the right supports to make your business easier, more enjoyable, and more successful than it is right now. You need a roadmap that is designed specifically for struggling solopreneurs to transform into successful solopreneur CEOs. You need something that is customized to your unique obstacles, personality, and goals. That's where I come in. You know you best. I do not know you better than you know you. But I do have superpowers when it comes to drawing those pieces of you out and connecting the dots to create the perfect ideas, strategy plans, and action steps for your beautifully unique business. And to ensure that this awesome business of yours supports your current or ideal lifestyle and your personal life values and goals. As I said, it's relatively simple to fix your problems. That doesn't mean it's just snap of the fingers easy, but it can be simple, it can be straightforward, and it can be made way easier than you think. I can show you how. Together, we will activate your courage muscle and dramatically increase your clarity so you can transform into a courageous and successful business owner, crystal clear on your goals and priorities and what it takes to make amazing progress without overworking, without burning yourself out, and while also creating the space, the time, the energy to truly enjoy yourself along the way. I know that you want to become a solopreneur CEO, a successful solopreneur CEO. Let's face it, business can be hard, overwhelming, frustrating, and confusing, but it doesn't need to be. That's why I designed Solopreneur CEO to solve your problems, so you will instead enjoy a successful, simplified, enjoyable business that works with ease for your unique lifestyle. In this program, I will teach you how to use your strengths to your advantage. For example, if you love learning, if you are a learner and planning or taking action just does not sound like fun to you, that's okay. We will lean on your skills as a learner to make it simple and enjoyable for you to plan and take action. The problem is not that you are a learner. Your problem is that you aren't making the best use of it yet. And the same goes for planners and action takers. You can use your strengths to your advantage, and in doing so, balance out the other two pieces. It's about being highly strategic with all of this. You are still here, watching this video right now, which indicates to me that you like what you are hearing, that all of this resonates with you, that you want your business to be more than it currently is. I really like that about you. Not everyone has that kind of determination that you have. You are pretty badass, and I would like to help you. I would like to support you. I would like to work with you. Would you like that? Solopreneur CEO is how we can make that happen. For 6 months, we will work together one-on-one to powerfully transform your business. We will do a business planning retreat to get crystal clear on your goals and priorities, restructure how you approach your business. We will create an epic documentation manual, design marketing strategies that you adore and that actually get you clients and bring in revenue. We will boost your confidence and your energy using a simple blueprint. We will do performance reviews within your brand new business structure, conduct powerful audits, and ensure that you are taking the right type of action for your unique business. If you are struggling with your business, if you are not currently getting the results that you want, if you experience imposter syndrome, if you are exhausted and frustrated from working hard but getting nowhere, if you don't have the motivation to take action on your ideas, we can fix all of that. Business doesn't need to be so hard. Solopreneur CEO is here to get you the transformation and the results you want and need. Solopreneur CEO is the only program designed to support all 3 types of solopreneurs: planners, action takers, and learners. We integrate the skills that you personally need and ensure a delightful balance in your business. And by the way, if while watching this training, you have really seen parts of yourself in all 3 types of solopreneurs, then that is just an indicator that you really need this program in your life. With Solopreneur CEO, you will simplify the entire concept of being a business owner. It will be fun. It will be a pleasure to work on and in your business. Your business will run smoothly and it will not require you to work ridiculous hours. You will make more progress faster without sacrificing your personal life. You will have a business that supports your lifestyle, a business that can easily scale or grow without headaches, and a business that can maintain itself when you take a break. This is a 6-month one-on-one program. So yes, you are getting personalized, high-touch business support directly from me when you join Solopreneur CEO. So here's the transformation you will experience at every milestone along the way. In month 1, you will have complete, utter clarity on your goals and offerings, and a deep understanding of the best way to turn those big business dreams of yours into reality so that you can actually make it happen. We will indulge your curiosity to get crystal clear on exactly what you want from your life and your business. In month 2, you will end the cycle of overwhelm, set everything up to prevent burnout from happening ever again, and save 10 plus hours a week, every week, with plenty of energy left over at the end of the day and the end of the week to really enjoy that extra time however you please. And we'll be using energy advancement techniques. In month 3, you will have the perfect business structure all set up and your irresistible offer all ready to go for clients to reap the benefits. You will create inspired content that sells easily to your customers and your clients. In month 4, you will overcome fear and embody confidence so that you stop holding yourself back. You will gain the confidence you need to keep making awesome moves with your business using the Confidence Booster Blueprint. In month 5, you will experience true unbridled joy and excitement about the work that you do, including the systems, processes, and structure that your business exists in. This is about pleasure not just in the tasks themselves, but in how you approach those tasks. And in month 6, you will finally feel like a real CEO. Your business will be able to run itself without you needing to be at the helm 24/7. You will achieve the dreamy goals that we set together at the beginning of the program, and you will have the courage to continue to pursue your dreams. Your business will have the capacity to grow with ease while supporting both your clients and yourself through the sustainable scalability method. Also, let's make something very clear right now. I want to make sure that all of my clients are completely set up for success in this program. And because of that, I don't want just anyone joining the program. So let me ask you 2 questions. Number 1, are you 100% committed to the idea of business ownership and being your own boss? And number 2, are you ready to take your business to the next level? If your answer is yes and yes, I want you to join Solopreneur CEO. It is designed specifically for you. Learn more and save your spot in Solopreneur CEO so that we can begin your transformation right away on the page below. If you have any questions that aren't answered here, then definitely send me an email, hello@saganmorrow.com, so that I can answer them fully for you and you can make an informed decision about the right choice for you. We can also hop on a quick chat and a quick call to chat about whether this is right for where you are at right now. And when you're ready, click on the button below to reserve your spot. Let's begin your transformation from struggling solopreneur to successful solopreneur CEO.